If you want more great methodically processing content like weekly articles, go to methodicallyprocessing.com. Welcome to Methodically Processing Systems. If you think the world is made up of straight lines, think again. Let's say you like to drink lattes while you work. Lattes are delicious. They give you a nice caffeine kick. They help you get your work done. You like to drink one latte in the morning and one latte in the afternoon. And thanks to these two wonderful lattes, you finish 2 projects for work every day. Go you. Now, if the number of lattes you drink and the number of projects you get done is a linear system, that is, a straight line relationship, then you have a property called additivity that gives you the freedom to drink your 2 lattes per day anytime you want. If the number of lattes you drink and the number of projects you get done are linear, then if you drink 2 lattes in the morning and 0 in the afternoon, then you should still be able to finish 2 work projects in a day. But if you try this in the real world, you'll find that you'll have the best caffeine buzz in the morning, and then by the afternoon you turn into a caffeine-crashing zombie, which might only bring your tally of completed projects for that day to just 1, if that. You drank the same amount of lattes in total, but you didn't have the same output in terms of project completion. The number of lattes you drink and the number of work projects you complete then do not have additivity. And if they don't have additivity, the timing of your latte drinking matters. If you thought the number of lattes you consume and your productivity were linearly related, now is a good time to rethink that. Because without additivity, it's unlikely that you have linearity. Now let's say the next morning your boss has asked you to be twice as productive. Jenkins, your coworker, has died, unfortunately. Something about a caffeine-induced heart attack. So you need to pick up the slack, or else. By now we can suspect that latte consumption and productivity are not linearly related. But if they were, they would exhibit another property: homogeneity. Homogeneity has to do with scale. If things are linear, then you'd assume that in order to double your output, in this case, completing 4 projects instead of just 2 per day, then all you'd have to do is double your latte consumption. So you'd drink 2 lattes in the morning and 2 lattes in the afternoon, for a total of 4 lattes for the day, hoping to finish 4 projects in the day. Instead, by the end of the day, you realize that despite having 4 lattes, you only got 3 projects done. The caffeine buzz was great, but you just couldn't get the 4th project done. This gives you one more clue that latte consumption and productivity don't have a simple straight line relationship. Just because you want double the output doesn't mean a doubled input will get you there. Outside of man-made systems, linear systems are rare. Straight lines aren't things that occur very naturally. Instead, the real world is filled with curves that bend ever which way. While a latte might be man-made, at the end of the day, it's being consumed by a natural system, a natural organism, your body. Without a straight line relationship, you've got to pay attention to the timing of your lattes, and you can't assume that double the lattes means double the fun or double the productivity. So now you have a couple of ways to test whether the things in your life have linear relationships or something more complicated. Just look for additivity and homogeneity. If the timing of your inputs matters, then you can be sure that you don't have additivity. And if you double your inputs or multiply them by a certain value and the outputs don't double or multiply by that value, then you can be sure that you don't have homogeneity. If you don't have either one of those, then you're not dealing with a linear system. Thank you so much for listening. If you want more great methodically processing content like weekly articles, go to methodicallyprocessing.com.